Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mega Man 2 Let's Play. We're about to enter Wily's castle with the super sexy Wily eyebrows.
It's that wascally wily wabbit.
He looks like a dog with a human head.
I mean, ouch! Hit him where it hurts, dude.
Looking at the parts when I was editing this footage, I am not sure why I broke up Wily Castle into two parts for. I apologize for that, but oh well.
Gotta get them.
Gotta get that
monies.
YouTube money.
You know what? That wasn't. I honest to God was not thinking of that. I think because this LP was kind of a chore to edit all the shit I put into it. So I think it was just to make it easier on myself. I just broke it up into two parts.
Sounds fair.
And here we have, guys. So again, kind of like Mega Man 2, as Nathan said. It's a fan favorite, possibly overrated. This is like clearly the most fan loved, and I honestly think, I'm not sure if I go overrated. I think I'm just like live and learn is for the Sonic franchise. It's just overused at this point.
Yeah, I'd say it's overused. Definitely overused, and it's because the thing is, I much prefer the Wily stages in Mega Man 9 and 10. Those are some of the best Wily stages ever composed.
Wily 10 #1 is so good.
That's the one We Are Robots, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. And then you have the one with the crab level, because we're still fighting crabs. It's Mega Man 10. No one gives a fuck.
I always like the Wily music tracks in 3 and 8. I think Wily 1 in Mega Man 8 is a very underrated track in the franchise.
I mean, being a fanboy, I'm gonna say the Wily tracks in 7 are amazing, but
they are.
Subjectively speaking, they're great. They're great tracks.
You know, it's weird. I know a lot of people love 7 soundtrack, so I will put my hands up in the air and say I'm in the minority. But for some reason, it's like Mega Man 7. I'm not sure if this was intended just because of the character who was introduced, but like they're so bass heavy in like the music tracks that like I feel like I kind of prefer which is weird because like it's like Mega Man 3. I always feel like the music track is almost like the NES is trying to emulate a piano. It feels very piano heavy, and Mega Man 8 is very that fake trumpet sound synth heavy.
Oh yeah, you can hear that a lot in Astro Man. That was the worst.
Oh, you fucking Astro Man. What a fucking weird robot monster was that?
No, I've always liked Mega Man 7 soundtrack. Just hell, I'll even listen to Shademan's theme over the Ghost and Goblin remake. I just like Shademan's theme that much. It's in my top 3.
Shademan's theme is great, and many people don't hear it because they go to the Ghost and Goblin song.
I've found a kindred spirit among us.
You know what? Again, I'm not the biggest fan of 7 for reasons I'll elaborate to if and when we get to the 7 LP.
I'll fucking record it just to hear your opinions.
Hell yeah, I want in.
But I am, Shade Man, just because when I was a kid I loved vampires, and so like Shade Man, I was like, oh, it's a fucking vampire robot. I love this guy.
Stefan, when we visit Gareth, we have to find his hidden Twilight stash.
No joke. Like in this house, and I swear it's from my wife. We have the first Twilight book, and I think we have turned Twilight into a manga. And I think we have the first.
This fucking weeb has a Twilight manga.
I'm like, what the fuck is this in this house for? I think this is one of those bosses where if again kind of like
Mega Man's invisible.
Turn it up to 60 frames, you noob.
kind of like Quick Man's laser barriers. This boss I can either do it no problem or it just kills me like 1,000 times in a row. I'm not sure why. I think I just have good and bad.
We like to call those
attempts.
points serious time, Gareth.
Serious time, yeah. I'm like, let's get dangerous and get this shit done.
Oh god, the song is still going.
The song
it plays for half of the Wily levels.
The song may be overplayed, but it's overplayed for a good reason, because it's super good.
Oh no, it's gone.
Aw.
God, shut up now, huh, Stefan?
Hey,
This is the only mandatory time that item 2 is needed, right?
Yeah, which I think kind of going from the one time in Mega Man 1 where you have to use the magnet beam. I think 2 might be the most unforgiving in terms of like you need to. I mean, you need to have X weapon, but obviously it's better than 1 because it is impossible to get to the Wily Castle without having without having all of the extra weapons and shit.
Them
But
strats.
you know, but I think the thing about obviously about the Mega Man 2 is that when you die, if you get killed, your item health doesn't recover, which is why sections like this are perfect for farming.
There is literally a point in this game that if you do not have crash bombs, you do not progress.
Yeah, it's essentially like if you don't have I think it's either this boss or the next one. Right? If you don't have a full tank of Crash Bomber, you literally cannot defend. If you have a full tank and if you miss once,
You're Dunskies.
you literally cannot defeat the boss. And then I think at that point, is there even a way to refill energy tanks before you refight the boss again?
Just gonna die.
I don't think so. No, I think there's
That's bad game design, but then again, this is Capcom.
Did you? Oh, actually, like, isn't the big thing about Mega Man 2 is that I guess the first Mega Man didn't so amazingly well, and Digital Eclipse, what the fuck, man? Like, fix this shit. I guess Mega Man 1 didn't so amazingly well, and so Capcom did not officially greenlight a sequel.
Agreed. This was a team project as opposed
Yes.
to something that was made based off a corporate demand.
So
Yeah.
I forget which games they. No, it might have been DuckTales. I think it might have been the Mega Man 1 team was working on DuckTales, and then in their or some other Capcom project, and then in their spare time, what the fuck are you doing? Past me, pick a fucking weapon.
just use the boopy gun.
They would just work on this in their spare time, and then I guess when it was finished, Capcom were like, okay. Well,
Success. Oh wait, I mean fail.
thanks, Clement. I guess then in the past that they would just released it, which is which when you hear stories like that, I think it's easy because Mega Man 2, I think it's a very fun game. It has a few dickish design choices like the if you die you lose all your energy tanks, but when you realize they basically made this in their spare time, and in every way it's better than the original. You know, that's fucking impressive. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is also another reason why I love 7 so much, because 7 was made in 3 months.
In 3 months, yeah.
Impressive. I mean, that's sort of like that whole Majora's Mask type dealios. It's like, all right, let's see what art you can make with all these restraints. And then sometimes you get a Mega Man X6, which was made in like also 3 months.
But that was also made, but no one wanted to make X6. To be fair.
No one wanted to make X5, that didn't stop them either.
No, I thought, didn't Inafune say that he wanted X5? Like that gonna be
X5
the
was
last
supposed
one?
to be the end of the series.
It was supposed to lead into Zero, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck. And I like Zero.
This is the Crash Bomb stage.
Zero brings back that one fighting cactus dude from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, so I like it.
This is the Crash Bomb stage. This is the one that if you don't have Crash Bomb at the end of it, you're boned.
So I don't know why I'm wasting my Crash Bomber on this worthless shit.
Pass Gareth, please, you're killing us.
I know.
Send help. Call
And you waste the
911.
energy, the energy on the Metal Blade.
I think I possibly made this a game to see how much fucking energy I can waste and still beat the boss.
I swear to fucking God,
Well,
Gareth,
okay,
if
look,
I
you
have
got
to
it- got
watch
it
you
back
get...
anyway. There you go.
Fun fact about the Metal Blade, it takes 7 shots with the Metal Blade for it to actually lose a tick of the energy, and if you pause the game before you hit that 7th hit, it resets the counter.
See, that's why Metal Blade is the fucking best weapon in human history.
You can reset the counter and have infinite Metal Blades. Also, giant random gray fish. This shit is so stupid. And it
Wiley's just running out of ideas.
I like how the color of this water. We are clearly just walking in sewage here.
This is just Wiley fucking with us.
What a disaster.
This is not sewer surfing.
USA.
Points. Although I now question to myself why. Oh, I think the only reason I left that first track bit in was to explain why all the energy stuff was missing. So then I have to answer questions in the comments.
I think I figured it out, lads. this is steamed ham, but it's Wily 3.
Roborenza, located entirely in your kitchen. Can I have the cure? No.
See, the gray fish is
Waste of
Skinner.
my time.
And Clement there is the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis, man, is my favorite robot master.
The Great Clement, located in your LP. Can I see him? No.
It's a northern New York dialect.
My favorite thing about that, there's a video, it's steamed hams, but it's edited like SA2, and everyone just talks over each other the entire time.
Yo,
One of my favorite videos I've ever seen. It's so
the
funny.
best steamed ham is it's steamed ham, but it's Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, I was about to say that's my favorite one.
That is the best.
Have you guys seen? It's steamed ham, but both Skinner and Chalmers have social anxiety, and none of them say anything.
No,
They
but it's my
They
daily
just
life.
sit down in silence the entire time.
Oh no, it's getting louder.
No, I was wrong. This isn't the Crash Bomb level.
It must be the next one. Yeah, so that is without question the worst Supersonic theme. It's 8 seconds and it's just fucking mind-numbing.
It's Gutsman. He stole my look.
Yeah, what is? Did you think is it just like an in joke at Capcom that they just keep reusing Gutsman and his ass over and over and over again?
It's called nostalgia, Gareth.
Yeah, but this is like the sequel to a game that came out a year ago. Like, there's no fucking
And
nostalgia
it
here.
was someone's childhood.
Explain 7 then, because he appears in there too.
It depends on order than fucking Gamma. Gamma has Gutsman's head for some reason.
Yeah, they just put a spiny shell on his head.
Capcom, you guys are a bunch of hacks. Join us in the fourth and final part of the Mega Man 2 LP.